Here we go.
Serious golf.
Oh my god, I'm not sure you have it in you, mate.
So the Golf Travel Centre have had a very good idea. They have booked me a 3-day trip, starting at Bristol Airport, just up the road from me, a very grey, dismal UK Bristol Airport, flying into an amazingly quick to get through considering the press around airports at the moment, Alicante Airport in Spain. And what the team at the Golf Travel Centre have worked out is that there is a senior tour event at the Manga Club every November, and they want to see how I'm going to pitch up against the scores that we saw last November at this iconic European destination. So landing at Alicante, the sun was out, jumped in a transfer, heading to the beautiful La Manga to test my game. Thanks, Golf Travel Centre. Thanks. So let's take a look at some of the scores and the players. So Jamie Donaldson won at 11 under, rounds of 69, 72, 67. Then we get names like Michael Campbell, 8 under, tied 5th. Joachim Heigman, I used to love watching him, 7 under, tied 8th. Peter Baker, 2 under, which was tied 15th. Philip Price, Welshman up the road, great player, lovely guy. He was 1 under, tied 19th. And then we get to level par. And the reason I look at level par is that somewhere with my lack of ability, I would be trying to stay close to. Stephen Gallagher, tied 21st, level par. Simon Kahn, +1. Like, these are European Tour legends, played the game for years. So looking at the results, 11 under Jamie Donaldson. I mean, I'm not competing with Jamie Donaldson, senior tour, but he still would be able to compete on the DP World Tour, I'm sure. But sticking around level par for a top 30 finish, top 22nd finish, that would be epic for someone as useless as me. It's going to be tough. I can't wait. You're going to see me. What do you think I'm going to shoot round the South Course? I'm going to play all 18 holes, film every shot, tournament mode. You'll find out very soon. So if you've been following the channel already, you know a lot of this has been about me trying to build up speed in my swing, build up my body, build up speed. I've been working with Path for Success. I've got a link down below for a free evaluation with them if you want to try and do what I am trying to do, which is get fitter, stronger, and just happier in my body as I get older. But now we're moving on in the year. My speeds still aren't quite where they need to be, so I'm still working on my plans with Path for Success. They change every month. We test and retest and make sure my plan is pushing me in the right direction. And I'm really seeing some gains across my whole game, which I will do more on. But I'm gonna have to now start playing. I need to start getting out there and actually playing some golf. I played recently against Alex Elliott, who's trying to actually get onto the DP World Tour. He's younger than me, lucky guy. So you can go and watch that match where I'm really trying to compete. And this is really a good chance for me to go to a venue, thanks to the Golf Travel Centre for sending me here, and take on the same course that these tour players are playing. The ones I want to see why I'm not good enough to play against them, or maybe I am. I've also got some equipment tweaks coming soon, not in this video, but a video coming soon where I'm actually going to overhaul my bag to suit how my body and speeds are changing. I've played the South Course before, years ago, and it was definitely, there was some holes that pushed me to my limits for length. I had to really be punching because the course is a championship course and it does ask some good questions of any golfers who try and shoot a low score. So I can't wait to go back now with my extra distance and see if that is making any distance difference at all. My journey to show you why I'm not good enough to play on the Seniors Tour is going to continue. Anyone who's new to the channel, I've got a playlist which I'll also link down below. You can catch up, or if you want to take it from here onwards. Basically, I'm trying to get faster, I'm trying to practice more, and I'm going to show you exactly why I am not good enough to play on the Seniors Tour. Come on, get better. So not only is it the fact that I can go on the iconic South Course here, La Manga is like a golf village. Everything's there. You get there and you're contained. And for me, no distractions. I'm not moving around. I'm not packing up and unpacking. I'm in one spot. I've got 3 great courses that I can use, obviously with the South being the goal at the end. So I will be playing the South Course on the last day of my trip. So I've got the North and the West Course to practice and try and get my game somewhere in position to take on this South Course. My room basically looks over the 18th green and it's fantastic and luxurious. The hotel has been recently done up. Like I say, I've been there years ago and it was always good, but it definitely looked more tired. It's looking fantastic and fresh now. I loved staying on venue in the hotel at La Manga. It was just so luxurious. There's restaurants on site, really good food, really good drink. I can practice all day, I can relax in the evening, spa and gyms. It had everything I need to prep myself for what I wanted to do, which is get on that south course and compete. And there were plenty of people there on golf holidays around us. You could see them either coming in or staying there, because La Manga is an iconic venue. It's been in Europe's iconic kind of venue status for years. La Manga was obvious, great place to go and take on in a wet, dreary UK time of the year, a golf course that I need to be able to compete at in the sun with some luxury.
Don't you think we want any of those in the next 18 holes, sir? How are you feeling?
Just laying up on that one. So I'll be honest with you, so we've been here a few days, I've had a chance to hit a few shots. There's been some good, there's been some bad. I don't know what's going to come out. Yeah. And I'm kind of slightly nervous.
It must be the first time you've played golf with like a goal that you've like kind of worked towards in years.
Basically like a scorecard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played for a long time with a scorecard. Obviously I've done some matches and stuff, but they're match play. It's very different to actually going out there and wanting to see where things are. I don't care as well, as in, because I know I'm not anywhere near practiced enough and I'm still not fast enough. I want to be faster than this to be going and actually, you know, trying to get into kind of one of those events, because I just think I need to be. But it'll be interesting. We've played this course before and I wasn't as fast, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I've got the course planner from the seniors masters from 2 years ago, so we can see how the course they were playing, which will be fun too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play quite well.
Do have a question for you.
Go on.
Are you saying that you don't get nervous playing against me and Lockie?
No.
That's so weird.
Absolutely not in the slightest. Which is odd, isn't it, if you think about it?
Yeah.
It's like you'd think, oh, that would be my masters, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's peak life really.
But yeah.
Well,
anything's floating around par looking at the scores. I think it's windy today. I don't know what, I'm trying to find out what the weather was like when they played. So I do think the wind will make it a bit tougher.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go and play and see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
So I've got brand new glove. I don't do that very often. Brand new ball. I also don't do that very often. I actually do just bring one that might not be that bad out. Also, I've had to move my rangefinder into tournament mode. I don't do that ever. So I'm getting no wind, no slope. I'm gonna senior tour, you are allowed to zap in the US, so I'm gonna zap. Mm-hmm. But you're not allowed to have it in competition mode.
I'm impressed that you remembered how to turn it off.
I did have to remind myself. So here we go, first tee. What can I shoot? What do you reckon I can shoot? Or anything under par I would be so happy with. I was just sticking around par, I would be more than happy with, knowing that I've got loads more practice to do and I want to still get faster. You've played with me a bit, Rory, in the last few months over my transition. You played loads with me, obviously, prior to transition. Mm-hmm. What have you seen? What do you think's different? Do I look different? As in, have you seen a difference? Like a
massive difference. Like when we first started playing together, we were always similar length off the tee, similar iron length. If anything, I was like a club longer than you with irons.
Yeah.
Now it's like a massive deal. If I had an ego, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, because like
it's a huge gaping chasm between us off the tee.
Yeah.
Still reasonably similar with irons. You're probably now a club longer than me, so it's been a almost 2 club switch. But off the tee, it's just like embarrassing.
Yeah.
For me, if I cared, which I do.
Here we go. Strixon 1. Wish me luck.
Good luck, bruh. You are old.
Par 4, 414 yards. Let's get some score on. This is going to be quite different.